2020 was the ghetto. The ghetto, okay?
Oh, it's the ghetto.
Yo, we're like two of the most annoying people on the planet.
Hey everybody, it's Diandra Marie.
And Rolonda.
And this is...
You're gonna regret this.
All right. Week 2 of our quarantine episode.
The quarantine episodes. These are gonna be classics.
Yeah,
It's a little glimmer of hope in these dark times that we still have, spring to look forward to and the growth of things.
And of course, with spring comes spring cleaning. Who knows? This whole virus could be Mother Nature's way of
slow down.
Let's clean the air, okay?
Yeah.
People think of spring as like a rebirth. And so, in that, the spirit of that, we decided to talk about our rebirth.
Oh, yeah.
You're going to regret this. Because, girl, a rebirth it has been. Would you like to start with our origins?
Totally. Okay, so You're Gonna Regret This was born of an evening of hanging out with one another and finding ourselves funny enough to turn on a camera. The camera we started with was my iPhone 6.
Yeah.
No tripod, just my arm.
We already called it a show, and we actually named it You're Gonna Regret This.
At the beginning.
Yeah, at the very beginning. And actually, Rolonda's the one that came up with the name. We kept saying, take 20, take all in the same video. We don't start and stop. And Rolonda was like, you're gonna regret this. And I was like, that's the name of the show. You're gonna regret this. And that was in 2015, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, no, but I did buy a camera. But the thing was, I was not trained in videography. So I didn't have lights at the time. I didn't have I had the stock lens that came with my camera. And no shade to stock lenses, but sometimes you just don't get that clearness and that clarity that you need. And without lights, Rolonda was using
a lamp. We had a little 3-headed lamp.
And we would manipulate the lights. Oh, and our episodes used to be bi-weekly.
Bi-weekly and long as hell. They were so long.
No, they were 15, 20-minute episodes.
Yeah.
And and that was the thing too. When I first started editing, it was I didn't really want to cut nothing out. And
it's all so good.
Yeah, all of it's good. Everything we say is magical.
From a planning standpoint, we have grown so much. Because before we would just meet up and be like, what are we talking about? I don't know. What do you want to talk about?
And the episodes would reflect that.
Oh, yeah, they would.
Yeah. I feel like we both have grown as people, too.
Oh, totally.
How I approach episodes and just approach how I communicate my point and my thoughts is a lot different. I know back when we first started, I was trying to be so politically correct, and I didn't want to offend anyone, and I didn't want to hurt anyone. And I still have that approach, but I think I was trying to include so many of everyone, including white people, which no shade to whites. If you watch this, thank you.
Yes.
But I definitely feel a lot more outspoken and more confident in what I say. So I think even the way I approach episodes in terms of how I present myself has grown as well.
Totally. One of my biggest weaknesses in the old episodes was that we would sometimes try to plan a little bit, and I would come to the episodes completely unprepared. Oh, we're supposed to have questions for each other. Let me think of them real quick.
Let's hold.
I was so bad. I mean, I was in school and I was doing the band, and so I couldn't really think about other stuff, but I was so unprepared. And now, it's because we have this sort of system of planning, I, make sure that I have my shit together.
I'm glad we stopped because it's like once we came back together, everything just fell into place a lot better. But I'm glad
Totally.
that we started when we started. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, it was nice. Dang, bro, this is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, memory lane.
It's nice to reminisce. Yeah.
So
Yes.
I'ma just ask because that's what we gotta do. But friend, do you regret anything about this episode?
Girl, I don't regret a damn thing. This one felt good. I like reflecting. I like reflecting in general, but like
Yeah.
I think that reflecting on this project and like where we came from, where we're at.
Yeah. And no, I don't regret anything either. I felt good about this episode. This episode actually, like I said, really helped me. It's helping me, feel really good about being inside and not being able to be next to you. But, we're good and the show must go on. And I just feel
Word.
it is going on,
Yes.
Yeah. So keep up with us, you know what I'm saying? Keep up with our growth. Because if you thought we grew from 5 years ago, 4 years ago, 3 years ago, 2 years ago, you can only imagine we're going to keep growing, okay? Exponential. Anywho, so if you want to keep up with us and our stocks, please follow us on social media, and you can find me everywhere at It's Diandra Marie.
And I am everywhere at Rolonda LeRae.
So until next time, it's Diandra Marie.
And Rolonda.
And we're out.